Lily wasn't like other children. While they chased butterflies and giggled at silly jokes, she preferred the company of dusty books and the scent of old parchment. She was a dreamer, her mind a canvas for fantastical stories and daring adventures. Give her a forgotten attic and she saw a pirate ship's hold. Let her loose in the woods and she became an intrepid explorer charting unknown lands. One sweltering summer afternoon, while others sought solace from the heat, Lily found herself drawn to the shadowy corners of her attic. The air hung heavy with the scent of forgotten things, each creak of the floorboards whispering tales of a time long past. It was then, amidst the cobwebs and forgotten treasures, that she stumbled upon something extraordinary. An ancient map, its edges frayed and worn, tucked away in a dusty chest. As her fingers brushed against its surface, a warm light emanated from the map, revealing a winding path that beckoned her closer, promising an adventure beyond her wildest dreams. And maybe, just maybe, a chance to avoid doing her math homework. Lily carefully unfurled the map, its aged parchment crackling softly. "Great, another treasure hunt," she muttered. "Just what I needed." The lines, faded with time, seemed to shift and shimmer before her eyes. "Is this map drunk?" she wondered aloud. Strange symbols, unlike anything she'd seen before, decorated its surface. "Great, now I need a Rosetta Stone," she sighed. What was this place, she wondered, her fingers tracing the path that seemed to wind its way into the unknown. "Hope it's not another IKEA," she joked. It wasn't a place she recognized, not a place marked on any modern map. "Well, Google Maps, you failed me again," she chuckled. This, she realized with a thrill, was a map to somewhere secret, somewhere magical. Or maybe just a really elaborate prank, she thought. As she gazed at the map, a peculiar sensation washed over her. "Is this what they call wanderlust?" she mused. It was as if the map itself was calling out to her, urging her to embark on a journey. Or maybe it's just the caffeine, she laughed. A journey into a realm where reality blurred with fantasy, where every twist and turn promised something extraordinary. Or at least a good story for Instagram, she grinned. Lily hesitated for only a moment. "Do I need a passport for this?" she wondered. This was the kind of adventure she'd read about in her books, the kind she'd dreamt of countless times. "Finally a chance to live my own fairy tale," she thought. With a deep breath and a determined glint in her eyes, she clutched the map tightly to her chest. "Let's hope this doesn't lead to a dead end," she whispered. The attic, once a place of forgotten things, suddenly felt charged with an electric anticipation. Or maybe just static electricity, she joked. Lily knew in her heart that this was no ordinary map. "It's like a GPS for adventurers," she thought. It was a key, an invitation to a world unseen, a world waiting to be discovered. "Hope they have Wi-Fi," she laughed. She carefully folded the map, tucking it safely into her backpack. "Can't lose this, or I'll be lost forever," she thought. The afternoon sun filtering through the attic window seemed to illuminate her path, urging her forward. "Thanks for the spotlight, sun," she smiled. With one last glance round the dusty attic, Lily turned and descended the stairs, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and excitement. "Here goes nothing," she whispered. The adventure, she knew, had just begun. "And hopefully it comes with snacks," she added with a grin. Following the map's cryptic symbols, Lily found herself at the edge of Whisperwood, a place whispered about in hushed tones by the locals. They said it was a place of enchantment, where trees whispered secrets to the wind and shadows danced to forgotten melodies. Lily, with the map clutched tightly in her hand, took a tentative step into the woods. The sunlight, dappled and hesitant, painted strange patterns on the forest floor. The air hummed with an unseen energy, a symphony of rustling leaves and chirping insects. The path led her deeper and deeper into the woods, the trees growing taller and denser with every step. Just when Lily began to feel a sense of unease, she came across a clearing, bathed in an ethereal light, and there, in the centre of the clearing, stood a tree unlike any other. Its gnarled branches, reaching towards the heavens, were adorned with shimmering leaves that seemed to whisper secrets to the wind. This was no ordinary tree, Lily realized, her breath catching in her throat. As she approached cautiously, the tree stirred. Its branches swayed gently, and a deep voice, ancient and wise, echoed through the clearing.
"Welcome, child. I have been expecting you. And by the way, you wouldn't happen to have any snacks, would you? It's been a few centuries since my last meal."
Lily stared up at the talking tree, her mind struggling to grasp the impossible. Did that tree just talk? The tree, its voice a low rumble, shared ancient tales of the forest, stories woven from moonlight and shadow. "And you thought your grandpa's stories were long," it chuckled. "It spoke of a hidden cave, nestled deep within the heart of the woods, a place of magic and wonder. Just don't expect Wi-Fi," it added. "The cave," the tree whispered, its voice barely audible above the rustling leaves, "holds the key to your quest. And maybe a snack or two, but beware, child, for it is guarded by creatures of both shadow and light. They're not big on visitors." With a final rustling sigh, the tree fell silent, its branches swaying gently in the breeze. "Good luck, kiddo," it whispered. Lily, her heart pounding with a mixture of anticipation and trepidation, thanked the tree for its guidance and set off deeper into the woods. "Hope I don't get lost," she muttered. The path, barely visible beneath a carpet of fallen leaves, led her through a labyrinth of towering trees and whispering ferns. This place could use a map. The air grew heavy, thick with the scent of damp earth and blooming night flowers. "Smells like a florist stream." Just when Lily felt as though she had been walking for hours, she stumbled upon a hidden grotto, its entrance concealed by a curtain of cascading vines. "Finally, some progress!" A faint light flickered from within, beckoning her closer. "I hope it's not a trick." Taking a deep breath, Lily pushed aside the vines and stepped inside. "Here goes nothing," she whispered. The cave, cool and damp, echoed with the sound of dripping water. Strange symbols, similar to those on Lily's map, adorned the cave walls, their luminescent glow illuminating the darkness. As Lily ventured deeper into the cave, the air grew heavy with the scent of wild flowers and something else, something altogether more magical. She emerged into a vast cavern, its ceiling glittering with thousands of phosphorescent insects. A crystal-clear river flowed through the center of the cavern, its waters sparkling under the ethereal light. And swimming in its depths, their scales shimmering like 1,000 jewels, were fish unlike any Lily had ever seen. These weren't ordinary fish. They moved with an almost hypnotic grace, their bodies emitting a soft bioluminescent glow. As Lily approached the riverbank, the fish swam towards her, their large, iridescent eyes filled with an ancient wisdom. To Lily's astonishment, one of the fish, larger than the others and adorned with a crown of delicate coral, spoke. Its voice, surprisingly clear and melodious, echoed through the cavern. "Welcome, traveller," the fish said, its scales shimmering under the ethereal light. "We are the guardians of the enchanted river. How may we assist you on your journey?" Another fish, wearing tiny glasses and holding a miniature book, added. "And please, no fishing jokes. We've heard them all." Lily, still marvelling at the sight of the talking fish, explained her quest, her voice echoing through the cavern. She told them of the mysterious map, the talking tree, and her search for the unknown. The fish listened patiently, their iridescent eyes never leaving her face. When she was finished, the lead fish, its coral crown shimmering, nodded slowly. "The path you seek," the fish said, its voice resonating with an ancient power, "lies beyond the enchanted river. But be warned, traveller, the river is unpredictable, its currents swift and dangerous." The fish, with a flick of their powerful tails, swam in a circle, their bioluminescent glow illuminating the river's surface. As they swam, the water began to churn and bubble, rising higher and higher until it formed a shimmering archway, a bridge of pure, flowing water. Lily, her heart pounding with a mixture of awe and trepidation, cautiously stepped onto the bridge. The water, surprisingly solid beneath her feet, rippled gently with each step. As she crossed the enchanted river, she couldn't help but feel a sense of wonder, as if she had stepped into the pages of one of her beloved adventure books. On the other side of the river, nestled amongst the trees, lay a secret garden. It was a place of breathtaking beauty, filled with exotic flowers in every colour imaginable. Lily couldn't help but think, if only my garden at home looked like this, maybe I'd actually enjoy weeding. Lily emerged from the woods, the setting sun casting long shadows across the path. She clutched the map in her hand, its surface now warm to the touch. It was a tangible reminder of the extraordinary journey she had just experienced. The talking tree, the hidden cave, the enchanted river, and the secret garden. They were all etched in her memory, as vivid and real as the trees swaying in the evening breeze. As she made her way home, Lily realized that the true magic didn't lie in talking trees or glowing maps. It resided within her own imagination, in her ability to see the extraordinary in the ordinary, and maybe in her ability to find her way home without GPS. The adventure, she now understood, wasn't about finding a specific destination. It was about embracing the journey, even if it meant getting lost a few times, about opening her heart and mind to the endless possibilities that surrounded her. Lily smiled, her heart filled with a newfound sense of wonder. The world, she realized, was full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered, and maybe a few more talking trees, adventures waiting to be had. All she had to do was open her eyes, embrace her imagination, and take the first step, and maybe pack a snack for the road.